Ontario.
Just on our way up to Grand River Raceway with the babies. This is the maiden voyage for the truck and the trailer together for the stable.ca. This is our rig. Certainly not economical, I can tell you that. But nevertheless, something that we needed. So we have it now. See all the trailers behind us, big convoy of trailers heading up to Grand River Raceway. As I said yesterday, 2 scratches, no new ones. We had, what's that horse name? I was getting mixed up. Grantini's brother. Don't talk about Bruno. A little cut in his heel, so he's not going to. He was better this morning, so that's good. And then Mounds for All, who looked fine today, but did have quite a temperature 2 days ago, just for a day, which was so weird, and had some mucus in his nose yesterday, so he just opted not to bring him. I didn't bring the Illinois fillies. I was going to, but it was just going to cause a little chaos. So we just went with the 2 scratches. Not the only scratches, but the only scratches of the horse variety. Louis Philippe Waugh can't be here today, so Jonathan Drury's going to make his way up this way to help us out. And Daryl Thiessen, who helps Louis Philippe Waugh, they were training babies today at Mohawk, so they couldn't make it up. They'll be scratched, but that's okay. Between Jonathan Drury coming up and Johnny McKinnon being here and Mario, we can move some horses, move some drivers around. It won't be a problem. We'll bring you all the pertinent changes as we get to Grand River Raceway. Last night, I gave you guys a video updating how we did the first part of the night, which was good. We had a good day on Saturday, but the latter part of the night I didn't talk about. Absolute Euphoria. Went around again with her. You know, I appreciate the patience of our clients with this filly. I know it kind of runs against what we've been talking about when you have a filly go on the track at like 70-1. Just trying to get the last few wrinkles out of Absolute Euphoria and show her some speed along the way. Again, steps forward for her, 53-2 last quarter, 27 flat last night. A little bumpy down the lane, or she probably could have come 26 and change. And have her over to the vet. Just nothing serious. I think just maybe a little ache and pain on that left hind, and it is causing her to get out of gear a little bit. But safe, as I said to Dominic. Wasn't her most fluid mile, but again, very, very safe, and I was happy with what I saw from... You see how my bike's painted in there? Happy with what I saw from Absolute Euphoria. And then I went home, you know, was watching TV, trying to make sure I didn't forget anything for today, and watched JK Victory get his first, a dead heat, but still a win. Got his first win in Hoosier. Looked pretty good doing it. I think Ronnie summed it up really good when I spoke to him a couple weeks ago and said, there's room for improvement. He's just a little weaker than I'd like to see right now. He didn't come back as strong as I'd hoped, and that just takes time. The speed is there. The drive is there. The horse is a nice colt, but it's going to take him some time to get back up to where we want. And we've seen this before. I mean, the good news is when you're starting with talent and there's nothing really holding him back, you know that he'll get there. So, JK Victory, a much-needed win for us after some bad races and some cancellations. We finally got our win with him to start things off. He'll be moving up in class. I'll be interested to see how he does next week also. So that is it for this morning. I gave you guys the scratches. We don't talk about Bruno, who's not going. That's fine. He's still well on track to school on time. There's no issues with him. This is all superficial from what the vet said. No concerns at this point. And Mounts for All, certainly no concerns. Just no real need for that horse to go here today. He'll get behind the gate within a week or two, and we'll have him more than ready to go for when Indiana is supposed to start. The whole plan is to have him. Widespread Panic's going to be a little late to the party, but that's perfectly fine. I told you guys August is when I believe he's going to hit his best stride, so to speak. And Mel Gibbs Swan is training very, very good in Ohio, and he's been in 2-7. He'll be ready to go when he needs to be ready to go. So everything on track right now. We're looking for a great day here at Grand River. Probably going to be a great turnout. I know the dinners were breakfast was completely sold out, which is good. And it was nice to see a number of people coming up here just to watch the horses train and hang out with us for the morning. My day is far from over. Oliver is playing baseball in 7 minutes in Ohio. The cool thing is I can watch him on video, so that's cool. I'm going to watch him play baseball throughout the day. He has 2 games this morning. I'm going to meet him over there. And Justin Van Dale, many of you have met him. He was a big role starting the stable, and always been a good friend ever since way back when in politics with me. He took Ollie to his game and let Mike Latessa off the hook. So I'm going to meet them down there for dinner this evening and then watch Ollie play tomorrow. Just an action-packed weekend for me, but it all starts here in just a minute. We are 10 minutes out from Grand River Raceway. Take care.